Hey, what's going on, guys? Battle Nation's Emperor here, back today with another video. And today, guys, we have another fan recommendation. And this one was a really good one. It got a whole bunch of likes on its YouTube comment, and it deserves it. And it's from this commenter right here. And this is their comment. And again, just want to give a massive shout out because this is a great concept. And all it's basically asking is if you are spending some nanopods, if you are grateful enough to be able to get a pack or two of nanopods and you're looking to spend some nanos, what is the best thing to get? Like, out of everything you could possibly have, if you genuinely have some nanos to throw around, what are the best things to get? And that is a fantastic question. So that is why today we're going to be answering what, in my opinion, are the best 5 nanopod purchases you can make right now in Battle Nation. So pretty much self-explanatory. Not going to have too much of an intro to this. Just going to go ahead and start talking about it. Really just want to thank you guys for the growth. It's been crazy. Past few videos have been insane. And yeah, let's go ahead and start off this list. Starting off with number one, I couldn't go with anybody else. High capacity vault. These guys are freaking amazing. Let me tell you, they are exactly what you want when building up your storage. They are the best storage possible, giving a whopping 3,000 extra storage per high capacity vault. Cost only 4 workers, but does, of course, nanopods, which is 140 to be precise. So you're putting down 140 nanopods to get this bad boy, but the payoff is you get the best possible storage for your resources in the game. So, in my opinion, this is a no-brainer. If you are looking to spend some nanos, I cannot recommend enough getting to level 40 to being able to buy this thing. That is, of course, another downside. You do have to be the old max to get these guys, level 40. So you do have to be pretty leveled up. But I cannot recommend it enough waiting till you get maxed out on these guys. And then as soon as you hit level 40, get one, get two, because these guys are so freaking good. To put this into comparison, the warehouse, this bad boy right here, which a lot of us have, heck, I have in several of my bases, I have on my Battle Nations Let's Play account, gives 1,000 resources. Okay, it's not too bad. For 8 population. Yeah, thankfully it's not the small warehouse, which is the exact same population, but for only 500 resources. Just awful. But still, 1,000 resources for 8 population. You could do triple that and half the population cost for these beautiful bad boys right here. I think they look pretty cool. I like the little blinking they do. And yeah, cannot recommend getting these guys enough. Just overwhelmingly helps out on population. Would highly recommend getting at least 1 or 2 high capacity storage vaults. And moving right along, staying within the resource tab for what in my opinion is the best advanced resource in the game so far. And that of course is the advanced steel mill. I'm sorry, but I joined the cult, I looked into it, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I'm going to say it with my chest out too. I kind of stuttered, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead. Advanced steel mill as it stands right now is the best advanced resource collector. I'm just going to go ahead and say it, and that's what it is. Because right now, pretty much everything you need for late game Battle Nations as it stands requires steel. You want pretty cool advanced tanks? You need steel. You want high-end vehicles? You need steel. Pretty much everything, especially going later into the game, but even early on, as soon as you hit tank killers, which I wouldn't argue is that too far along in the game, you start needing steel. And the best way to get the best value possible for your steel? Simple. Get an advanced steel mill. And again, want to clarify, this is subjective, but in my opinion, just looking at all the resources you need. Iron, advanced iron, that's a good argument for it. I've seen arguments for advanced concrete, advanced lumber. All of those are good too. But what do your ships need? Steel. What do your tanks need? Steel. What do pretty much every single one of your mechanized repairs need? Steel. Like, and not to mention, it's a crucial building block in various different buildings in the game. So again, cannot stress this enough. Steel is an absolute must in this game, especially going later on into the game. So I cannot recommend enough if you are looking to go for an advanced resource collector, just one to get you started. I would highly recommend starting out with an advanced steel collector. And moving right along to the only unit on this list. That's right, I only did one unit because Mega Tanks aren't in the game yet, and I want to see a few more late game tier Nanopod units, which, if you have other Nanopod units like Heavy or even stuff like the Heavy Recon vehicle, no shame there whatsoever. Perfectly fine. Just in my opinion, there's only really one unit I want to spend my nanos on right now. And that is, of course, the Mammoth class battleship. This bad boy is so freaking fracking good. One of the best things on water. If I had to compare it to anything, I would literally call it a mega tank on water because it is so good. It can fire two devastating blow shots from its cannon and then can pick anything off with machine gun fire if anything survives the two cannons. I have, of course, three on my Let's Play series, and I'm very stingy with my nanopods over there because we haven't bought a single pack yet on that series. And again, I still have three Mammoth class battleships because they're that freaking good. They are literally carrying me through, I'd say 95% of every single naval battle I have. Just my Mammoth class battleships. Unbelievably good units. I cannot recommend them enough. And if you were looking to buy just one nanopod unit before we start getting mega tanks, before we start getting plasma artillery, which, well, that is a nanopod unit, but you guys get the point. Before we start getting a lot of late game nanopod units, and then you can make arguments for a whole bunch of them. Right now, if I had to stick to a few single nanopod units, I'm definitely, or if I had to stick to just one, I'm sticking to the Mammoth class battleship. It's just too freaking goated in my opinion. And continuing right along to the second to last recommended nanopod purchase in this video, we have the Morgan's house. So I'm not the type of person to buy nanopod housing, but even I have to admit, if you're in the market to buy some advanced housing that's nanopod, I'd recommend going with the Morgan's housing. If you're on less, go with the underground bunker. Like, for example, if you can only play Battle Nations once a day, I'd recommend going with the advanced bunker. But, if you're kind of addicted to Battle Nations, which, full stop, I am, so no judgment here. And if you are like me, addicted to the game, I would highly recommend getting a few Morgan houses because it's basically just the rich man's version of a Hoovel. Every 4 hours, you're going to get a beautiful payday of gold and XP that only gets higher every single time you upgrade the house. Not to mention, bro, it just looks beautiful. Like, as a building, just speaking purely from an art standpoint, it's gorgeous. I absolutely love it. Would not mind having it in my base. It's only 100 nanopods flat, which that's not, you know, that bad at all. There are of course cheaper things in the game, I'm trying to say. But so you got to admit, 100 nanos, that isn't bad, especially for a beautiful house like this. So if you're in the market to buy a nano house, I would highly recommend getting, in my opinion, the best nano house for an active player, the Morgan's house. And finally, ending it off with the GOAT, because how could you not make a video? We just were in houses with Morgan houses. We're going to stay in homes, or I'm sorry, housing, and we gotta do the permits office. Are you freaking kidding me? Of course we're gonna do the permits office. Self-explanatory, you get this bad boy, you can increase your population. Whatever your max population is for your level, doesn't matter, now it's increased. You can keep doing this with each level up. Unfortunately though, after level 3 on the permits office, it starts costing nanopods. Now here's the deal. Those first few upgrades, those first few level ups, when it starts out at, 25 nanopods, goes to 50, 100, and then, continues off, those first few upgrades are unbelievably good. Like the first one, which I'm almost positive is just 25 nanopods, which let me double check. Yeah, the very first level on the permits housing, which is just 25 nanos, absolutely get that. Could not recommend it enough for level 4. Level 5, 50 nanopods, the exact same way. Grab that bad boy in a jiffy. Next one, when it gets to 6, then you can start discussing it. Okay, well, maybe is it worth it? You can get it, cool. then it goes to 150, then 225, then 350, and the last one for a level 10 permits office is 500 nanopods, 500 green smackaroos. And me personally, maybe this is a hot take, maybe this is a controversial take, but I personally could see an argument for every single one. If you want to max out your permits office, heck, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you have nanopods to spend. But even if you can't, just get as many levels as you can in there. The first few are like no-brainers. Those first few, level, 25 nanopods for an extra level, and then 50, easy, right? But once it gets to 100 and then goes to, crazy amounts like 200, 300, 500 for the last one, then you can start making a case of, okay, is it worth it? And that's your personal justification. Is an extra 5 population worth 500 nanopods to you? Probably not, but if it is, by all power to you. But is 5 population worth 25 nanopods to you? I would imagine so. So just comes down whatever your personal preference is. For me, I'd say the sweet spot is about level 6, level 7 for a permits office. And yeah, that is my final recommendation for what to spend nanos on. And yeah, guys, that will just about do it for today's video. Again, here in the sandbox, that's how I'm going to, throw down these ridiculous amounts of stuff I'm recommending. And man, do all the permits offices just look beautiful together. I like them. We're just going to spam a bunch down to finish off this video. And yeah, guys, if you're still watching this, thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate you. If you enjoyed today's video, please consider dropping a like down below and subscribing to the channel if you are new. If you have any questions, suggestions, video recommendations, video ideas, any concepts like that, just let me know in the comments down below. Would love to get it started with you. Just, of course, let me know if you want a YouTube channel or social media shout it out if you give me a video recommendation. And yeah, guys, that will just about do it for us. Thank you very much for watching this Battle Nations Nanopod Purchases recommendation video. And as always, have a great rest of your day.